Tenekwe, friends from OMG, Bishop David here, Diocese of Waiapu. Over the last few weeks I have found watching the telly, in particular the news coverage of the debates and what I would call the political soap operas around the U.S. debt, well, to be more than slightly interesting. And layers of commentary we could consider as we watch that, as I've suggested, drama unfold. I have to say here, I can't even begin to comprehend what a trillion anything looks like. So as they talk about debt reduction and ways that can begin chipping away at that debt, I can't even fathom it, comprehend it. Also, it's very interesting, obviously, as we look at the drama soap opera, part of that is how branches of government work or don't work, and those agendas which take place. It seems oftentimes that the agendas are far more important than the people they represent. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about, from the Church's perspective, a part of our history, and it's connected to the notion of debt. For the Hebrew people in the First Testament, after 7 sabbatical years, there was 7 periods of 7 years, which, if you follow that maths, equals 49. In the following year, in the 50th year, was called the year of Jubilee. It was during that year, the 10th day of the 7th month was called the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur. And it was during that time that in Hebrew society, well, land, for instance, was returned to its original owner. Debts were forgotten, and all sorts of things occurred which celebrated Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, and this Jubilee. It was, if nothing else, a time for new beginnings, new possibilities, and new opportunities for those who were a part of that particular community. It seems to me that we, with issues of debt, issues of being stuck in the past by things which have occurred before, well, it so defines our lives. And I don't know if we could ever move towards a year of Jubilee in the life of governments like the United States and other places. But I do think that, if nothing else, it should offer for us a healthy commentary on, well, what we're invited to have in our lives. And what we're invited to have and experience is the opportunity for new beginnings, new possibilities, new whatever it might be, each and every day. That's difficult when debt is hanging over and when, again, we are straddled and saddled by the past. But my hope is that one of the significant messages of the good news, of at least the way I read these holy stories from Genesis to Revelation, is that they do talk about, over and over again, that a relationship with God is about, well, the possibility of having new beginnings. And so the way I look at that is, each day is another opportunity for said new beginning. Each day is a chance to, well, experience things anew, to look at something we've perhaps never really seen, even though we've looked at it 1,000 times, to pick something up in a conversation with someone, well, for whom we see every day in our working lives. Whatever it might be, those opportunities are in front of us all the time. And it is for us to seize those opportunities and to begin anew. My hope and my prayer for each of us, certainly myself included, is that we will see our lives that way, engage in our lives that way, participate in our lives in that manner, where we see each day as a new beginning. and we live. Blessings to everyone. Take care. Talk to you again.